So, hello and welcome, guys. This is Ashutosh, your host, and I welcome you all in this new video tutorial session of Basic Electrical Engineering. So, guys, today we are going to study about impedance. What is power in AC circuit, and what is power factor. Okay, so guys, we will discuss all these topics. Okay, so guys, आज हम स्टडी करेंगे, आज हम जानेंगे डेफिनेशन वाइज और फॉर्मूला वाइज कि इम्पीडेंस एसी सर्किट का, खासकर इम्पीडेंस एसी सर्किट का पावर जो सिंगल फेज पावर है और जो पावर फैक्टर है वो क्या होता है. सो गाइस, लेट्स स्टार्ट गाइस. So guys, in the next slide you will see here is the impedance. First topic is impedance. What is impedance? So guys, question arises, what is impedance? So guys, you can see over here, impedance is defined, okay, is the opposition offered, okay, of the circuit to flow of alternating current, and it is denoted by Z. ओके एंड यूनिट इज इन ओम. सो गाइस, आप डीसी सर्किट के बारे में जानते हैं जहां पर रेजिस्टेंस होता है. इन डीसी सर्किट देयर विल बी रेजिस्टेंस, देयर विल बी ओनली रेजिस्टेंस. सो गाइस, द अपोजिशन ऑफर टू फ्लो ऑफ करंट विल बी कॉल्ड रेजिस्टेंस. But in case of AC circuit, so guys, this is AC circuit. You can see in the diagram there is a resistor connected over here. Okay, this is first component, resistance. This is inductance or coil having an inductance of capital L, Henry, and this is capacitance connected in series. Okay, so this will be called, and these components are called RLC. So this is called RLC, series circuit connected across single phase AC supply voltage. So आप देख सकते हैं guys यहाँ पर कि ये जो AC circuit है, this forms the AC circuit, and so what happens, the resistance of resistance will be R, and the resistance of inductor, this inductor is called XL, and the resistance of this capacitor circuit is called XC. So guys, यहाँ पर तीन resistance होंगे. So here there will be three resistances. Okay, so the combined resistance of the circuit, जो टोटल रेजिस्टेंस होगा तीनों का मिलाकर, उसको आप कहेंगे इंपीडेंस. सो गाइस, बेसिकली रेजिस्टेंस, देयर विल बी ए रेजिस्टेंस ऑफ ए रजिस्टर, देन देयर विल बी इंडक्टिव रिएक्टेंस XL ऑफ इंडक्टर, एंड देयर विल बी कैपेसिटिव रिएक्टेंस ऑफ कैपेसिटर. सो गाइस, यहां पर अगर आप RLC सीरीज सर्किट आपने लिया है तो आप Z को किस तरीके से लिख सकते हैं? सो गाइस, यू कैन सी ओवर हियर, यहां पर आप देखिए, दिस इज RLC सीरीज सर्किट. सो यू कैन राइट द इंपीडेंस इक्वल टू, ओके, आप वोल्टेज इक्वेशन लिख सकते हैं, V इज इक्वल टू अंडर रूट ऑफ V स्क्वायर R प्लस VL माइनस VC द होल स्क्वायर. सो व्हाट इज VR? सो गाइस, VR इज द वोल्टेज अक्रॉस रजिस्टर which is equal to IR. आप देख सकते हैं, करंट इनटू रेजिस्टेंस स्क्वायर्ड. सो दिस इज वोल्टेज अक्रॉस रजिस्टर into square plus, okay, voltage across inductor is VL. You can see over here. So VL को आप लिख सकते हैं, VL is equal to I into XL. So guys, here I into XL is there, and this is voltage across capacitor, and you can write it VC equal to I into XC. So it becomes IXL minus IXC the whole square. And then guys, current, okay, take the current common outside of the roots. Okay, so it will be outside of the root, and then there will be under root of R square plus XL minus XC the whole square, and then cross multiply this current. Okay, it will be divided by V upon I. Okay, it will be here, so you can write it down. Okay, this will become the impedance. ये आपका इंपीडेंस होगा जो आप यहां पर देख सकते हैं गाइस. देखिए, I को आप लिख सकते हैं V अपॉन अंडर रूट R स्क्वायर प्लस XL माइनस XC होल स्क्वायर, एंड देन XL माइनस XC इज नेट रिएक्टेंस ऑफ द सर्किट X. ओके, सो बेसिकली क्या होता है गाइस, व्हेनेवर there will be inductor and capacitor in the circuit, okay, there will be, okay, what happens, they oppose each other. The inductor and capacitor हमेशा एक दूसरे की जो क्वालिटी है, जो वैल्यूज है, उसको अपोज करेंगे, उसका विरोध करते हैं. एंड व्हाट हैपेंस, therefore we subtract whether it is XL and XC, so XL minus XC, okay, there will be subtraction, or voltage VL minus VC, okay, so whatever is the larger, okay, and smaller will be subtracted from the larger. So basically guys, ये आपका impedance बनेगा, this will form impedance Z. Okay, you can see over here, this is your impedance Z. The total impedance Z is equal to, it can be written as under root of R square plus XL minus XC whole square, and is known as the impedance of the circuit. And obviously Z square आप यहाँ पर लिख सकते हैं, when you squared at both sides, then it becomes Z square equal to R square plus XL minus XC whole square. So then Z square is equal to R square plus XC square. ओके, एंड देन गाइस आप यहाँ पर पहली स्लाइड में देख सकते हैं. सो दिस विल बी, ये इम्पीडेंस ट्रायंगल है, दिस इज कॉल्ड इम्पीडेंस ट्रायंगल. ओके, व्हेन यू डिवाइड दिस वोल्टेज बाय करंट, सो दिस विल बी R on x axis. Okay, this will be R, and at 90 degree of this R there will be reactance XL. So अगर ये RL circuit है, okay, so if this is an RL series circuit, capacitance is not there. Okay, suppose capacitance is not there, C is equal to 0, so this will form, okay, RL series circuit. And guys आप यहाँ पर लिख सकते हैं, and the hypotenuse will be Z, this is impedance, and this is the power factor angle phi. This will be your power factor angle, and this is called RL series circuit. And guys, it can be observed from the phasor diagram that the current lags behind the applied voltage. So in RL series circuit, current will be lagging, voltage will be leading, and you can write it down. The values of cos phi आप देख सकते हैं guys, यहाँ से आप लिख सकते हैं cos phi equal to, okay, base upon hypotenuse R by Z, sin phi perpendicular upon hypotenuse XL by Z, and tan phi, okay, आप यहाँ पर लिख सकते हैं perpendicular upon, okay, base, so XL upon R. So these are the values you can easily find out. And आप लिख सकते हैं guys R equal to Z cos phi, and then XL equal to Z sin phi, and in complex form आपको लिखना पड़ेगा, you will write Z equal to, okay, R plus JX, R plus JX, Z equal to R plus JX, because this is inductive circuit. Okay, so here there will be plus positive sign, okay, before this, okay, before this X reactance, so there will be positive sign. And you can see the polar form, you can write it down, Z in polar form, okay, the polar under root of R square plus X square L, this will be the magnitude. And you can easily find out the phase angle by using this formula, phi equal to tan inverse XL upon R. So guys, in the series circuit we already seen this formula, so the total impedance becomes this, and power factor is actually the ratio of R by Z. So you can see this is power factor, and you can write it down R upon under root of R square plus XL minus XC whole square. And here you can see guys, impedance, okay, this is the RLC series, this is for RLC series circuit. So you can write, if X equal to XL minus XC, so total reactance of the circuit will be X. Okay, and what happens guys here, if there are two values, okay, there is inductor and capacitor. See here, this is RLC series circuit. So if this is XL, this XL belongs to inductor, XC belongs to capacitor. So guys, if XL is greater than XC, so what happens, okay, it could be XL, whether it could be XL, whether XL could be greater than XC, or it could be vice versa. So you can see here, if XL is greater than XC, see here, so if X is positive, so if XL will be greater than XC, so X will be positive, and circuit effect, the nature of the circuit will be inductive actually. So here you can see, and if XL is smaller than XE, means XE is greater than XL. So X will be negative, there will be negative sign, okay, over here before this reactance. So it means it is a capacitive network. Capacitor is dominating over here. Okay, if there is a plus, so there will be inductive nature of the circuit. But in case of Xe is greater than XL, so X यहाँ पर negative होगा guys, X will be negative and circuit nature will be capacitive. And whenever XL is equal to Xe, so this is called resonance state, and X will be net reactance will be 0 and circuit will be pure resistive. So आप यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं guys, by using this formula you can easily find out the value of Z. So if XL is equal to Xe है, okay, third case, if there is a third case, so net reactance will become 0, this will be X and this will become 0. And what happens guys, total impedance will be equal to Z equal to R, and that will be equal to R, and power factor will become 1. Okay, so power factor and total circuit will be purely resistive circuit. So you can easily identify. And also you can see the phasor diagram. How can you draw the phasor diagram? So guys, आप यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं कि अगर XL बड़ा है या VL बड़ा है, तो आप सीरीज सर्किट के लिए क्या करते हैं guys? First of all, we draw the current on x-axis. Okay, in case of series circuit. So this is the phasor of current. See here, and current will be same throughout the circuit because this is a series circuit. आप यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं. एंड देन गाइस, अगर ये RLC सीरीज सर्किट है तो VR आपको जो वोल्टेज है वो सेम फेज में होता है किसी भी रेजिस्टेंस के अक्रॉस. ओके, द वोल्टेज अक्रॉस रजिस्टर विल बी इन सेम फेज विद द करंट. सो ड्रॉ दिस वोल्टेज फेजर इन द सेम डायरेक्शन ऑफ करंट. सी हियर, दिस इज द VR, this is voltage across resistor, but the inductive voltage will be upside. Okay, see here, this will be VL and downward direction there will be VC. यहाँ पर VC, draw VC over here. VC will be downward because in capacitor current is leading, okay, from VC, from voltage, and but inductive circuit, in case of inductive circuit, voltage VL is leading and current is lagging. So we draw VL, okay, in upward direction, VC in downward direction. So how much the total voltage will be? The net voltage, okay, because there will be subtraction like this. Okay, you can see over here, if XL is greater than XC, so what happens here? The circuit is said to be inductive in nature. The phasor sum of VR and VL minus VC gives the resultant supply voltage. So see here, so there will be subtraction. So if VL is greater, so this much is VL. देखिए इतना, ये जो वैल्यू है ये VL है, दिस इज द VL. ओके, मैग्नीट्यूड इज हायर बट VC इज स्मॉलर कंपेयर टू VL. VC की वैल्यू ये है. सो जो नेट वोल्टेज होगा गाइस वो होगा VL माइनस VC. सो वी सबट्रैक्ट VC फ्रॉम VL, सो द नेट वोल्टेज विल बी लाइक दिस, VL माइनस, एंड दिस विल बी द नेट वोल्टेज, and that is equal to VL minus VC. And then we draw the resultant voltage, and that is equal to supply voltage. Okay, this is the resultant of these voltages. Okay, resultant of VR and VL minus VC is the supply voltage. So guys, the net phasor diagram, the resultant phasor diagram will look like this. Okay, see here, VR on the x-axis with current. Okay, VL minus VC, okay, on upward direction, and then resultant voltage V. And guys, also you can see if Xe is greater, so guys you can draw the two phasor diagrams. Okay, this will belong to positive when positive phase angle is there. Okay, and so here XL minus Xe is positive, so you can draw this phasor diagram, and this phasor diagram whenever phase angle is negative. So guys, what happens here? X becomes negative because Xe is greater than XL. So this phasor diagram belongs to the negative phase angle. And this is for positive phase angle. You can see over here. So what happens? R will be on the x-axis. The position of R on the x-axis is similar. Okay, in both the direction, both the phasor diagram, but the direction of X will be reversed. Okay, see here. Here it is upward direction. In upward direction, XL minus Xe. because X is positive, but here X is negative because Xc is greater than XL. So the total reactance वो नीचे होगा guys, okay, in the downward direction, and the resultant will be the impedance. This will be the impedance. Okay, so we will move further. So here you can see this is again impedance triangle. Okay, and this is the waveform of voltage, instantaneous waveform of voltage. You can write V equal to Vm sin omega t, I equal to Im sin omega t minus phi. Here phi is lagging behind the voltage. Okay, then so guys, now we will see what is power. Okay, so so basically in DC circuit there is only one power. Okay, P equal to I square R, P equal to V into I, or P is equal to V square by R. There is no power factor, or you can say power factor is unity in DC circuit. But in case of AC circuit, there are three types of powers. So basically you can see on the screen guys, पहला जो power होता है, first one is called apparent power, and that is denoted by S. It is also called total power, and it is the product of RMS value of applied voltage and RMS value of circuit current. See here, S equal to, you can write down VRMS into IRMS volt ampere, and the unit of this power is called volt ampere. Okay, and then so it is called apparent power or total power. Okay, and it is also equal to, you can also write it down, V equal to IZ, V equal to IZ into I, so it becomes I square Z volt ampere. Okay, or if we multiply 1000, okay, with this, so it becomes kilovolt ampere. So the basically unit of apparent power is in kVA or VA, volt ampere. Okay, so VA stands for volt ampere. Okay, so this will be your total power. See here, this is the power triangle where this is S. Okay, this is the hypotenuse, and this is power, active power. The power exists in resistance. जो power resistive network में पाया जाता है उसे आप active power कहते हैं. So this represents active power, will be on the x-axis. Okay, and then this will be the perpendicular is the reactive power I square x or I square xl. See here. So guys, basically ये reactive power है. So total power जो होता है guys वो S से represent किया जाता है. Okay, then see what is active power. See here, this is also called active power, real power, consumed power, wattful power, and also, okay, this is true power. So these are the same names of the active power, and it is represented by P. So here you can see ऐसा power guys जो केवल pure resistive circuit में पाया जाता है. The power which will exist in a pure resistance, pure resistive network. Okay, that will be called active power or consumed power or absorbed power. So guys, basically the formula is I square R is equal to VI cos phi. So there will be cos phi. Cos phi is power factor, and power factor of a pure resistive network will be 1. So guys, power is equal to VI or I square R. Okay, you can write it down, or V square by R. So guys, this is called active power, and the unit of active power is in watt, और ये हमेशा x axis पर ही रहेगा guys. So draw the line on x axis. So this will represent active power, and then the third power is called reactive power. It is represented by Q. So guys, ऐसा power जो इंडक्टर और कैपेसिटर में स्टोर्ड होता है, और ये जो पावर होता है ये रिएक्टिव पावर कहलाता है. सो गाइस, बेसिकली ड्यूरिंग हाफ साइकिल इट इज स्टोर्ड बाय दीज कंपोनेंट्स, इंडक्टर एंड कैपेसिटर, एंड ड्यूरिंग अदर हाफ साइकिल और नेगेटिव हाफ साइकिल इट इज सेंट बैक टू द सोर्स. सो गाइस, बेसिकली रिएक्टिव पावर जो है वो इंडक्टर और कैपेसिटर में स्टोर्ड पावर है. So the unit of reactive power, and it is represented by Q, and unit of reactive power is volt ampere reactive. See here, volt ampere reactive, and what is the formula? आप देख सकते हैं I square into XL और I स्क्वायर इंटू जेड साइन फाई, x के जगह पे आप लिख सकते हैं z साइन फाई, और आप लिख सकते हैं I इंटू जेड के यहां पर आप लिख सकते हैं I स्क्वायर्ड को डिवाइड कर सकते हैं दो पार्ट में, सो इट बिकम्स I इंटू आई जेड साइन फाई, और ये बन जाता है VI साइन फाई. सो गाइस साइन फाई इज कॉल्ड रिएक्टिव फैक्टर, okay, and cos phi is called a power factor. Okay, so आप यहां पर देख सकते हैं from power triangle, guys, you can see this is called power triangle. Okay, and then according to the theorem, okay, Pythagoras theorem, you can apply S equal to under root of p square, okay, p square plus q square. Okay, so this is from, you can write it down the formula from, okay, this power triangle, and this is the phasor angle, guys, you can see. And now we will see, guys, अब हम देखेंगे guys कि जो एक्टिव पावर है उसका डेरिवेशन जो है वो कैसे आप कर सकते हैं. So this is the expression for current in series circuit, RL circuit. We have considered over here RL series circuit. So guys, यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हैं कि जो एक्टिव पावर आएगा वो क्या आएगा लास्ट में, ये देखिए. This is the active power formula, P equal to VI cos phi watt, where V and I are in RMS. Okay, see here. So आप कैसे एक्सप्रेस कर सकते हैं? How can you derive the expression? So we have considered here RL series circuit. So guys, in RL series circuit, okay, आप देख सकते हैं RL series circuit में केवल R और L होगा. There will not be any capacitance, any capacitor. So this belongs to RL series circuit. So guys, see here. So the expression for current in series RL series circuit is I is equal to, आप लिख सकते हैं guys, यहाँ पर करंट लैगिंग होगी इसीलिए यहाँ पर माइनस फाई आएगा. See here, I is equal to Im sin omega t minus phi, because current lags the voltage, okay, by some angle, and power is the product of instantaneous values of voltage and current. So power का जो फॉर्मूला होगा आप यहाँ पर लिख सकते हैं P equal to V into I, and V and I are the instantaneous values of voltage and current. So voltage का इक्वेशन क्या होगा? See here, Vm sin omega t into the equation of current will be Im sin omega t minus phi. So guys, आप इसको मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो ये बनेगा Vm Im into, okay, in bracket sin omega t into sin omega t minus phi, and then guys यहां पर आपको कन्वर्ट करना पड़ेगा इसको, ओके, बाय यूजिंग ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिकल फॉर्मूला. ओके, cos a माइनस cos b, ये जो है sin a sin b जो बनेगा इसको आपको चेंज करना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि आप जानते हैं देयर इज ए फॉर्मूला फॉर 2 sin a sin b. ओके, सो आप यहां अप्लाई कीजिए उसको. ओके, देन बाय अप्लाइंग दिस फॉर्मूला इट बिकम्स Vm Im cos phi, okay, minus cos 2 omega t minus phi divided by 2. And then what happens, guys? It becomes Vm Im cos phi divided by 2 minus Vm Im by 2 into cos 2 omega t minus phi. So guys, it will be, आप इसको separate कर सकते हैं. Okay, you can separate this. Okay, and so there will be, this equation contains two part. And what happens, guys? आप यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं जो पहला पार्ट है उसमें cos phi है. ओके, कोई भी यहाँ पर वो नहीं है, फ्रीक्वेंसी नहीं है, फ्रीक्वेंसी वाला टर्म नहीं है, बट गाइस हियर देयर इज ए फ्रीक्वेंसी टर्म 2 ओमेगा टी माइनस फाई. सो हियर नाउ द सेकेंड टर्म इज कोसाइन टर्म whose एवरेज वैल्यू ओवर ए साइकिल इज 0. सो गाइस यहाँ पर कोसाइन टर्म है और इसका जो एवरेज वैल्यू होगा वो 0 होगा एक पूरे साइकिल के लिए. हेंस एवरेज पावर अगर आप यहाँ से फाइंड आउट करेंगे, सो गाइस you can write down average power will be equal to, see here, average power consumed is P average is equal to Vm Im by 2 into cos phi, and this product, this part will become 0. So your formula will be Vm by root 2 upon Im by root 2 into cos phi, और ये RMS value है, these are the RMS value of voltage, this is RMS value of current, and this is power factor. So guys, this is the power formula, AC power, true power or active power, okay, wattful power, and you can write down the equation into VI cos phi watt, and the unit of this power is in watt. So guys, इसी पावर को आप मेजर करते हैं अपने घर पे और इसी पावर का आप बिलिंग करते हैं. ओके, so guys, now you can see on your screen what is power factor. Now we will discuss about power factor कि power factor क्या होता है. So guys, by definition wise आप यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं, it is defined as factor by which the apparent power must be multiplied in order to obtain the true power. So guys, basically it is the ratio of true power to apparent power. So see here, cos phi is equal to true power means vi cos phi, जो हमने पहले ही डिस्कस किया हुआ है. What is true power? That is vi cos phi, and apparent power or total power is vi. So here guys, this is the ratio of true power to apparent power, and vi will get cancelled out over here. Then there will be power factor. So it is the ratio. Okay, so you can see here, also you can see the numerical value of cosine of the phase angle between the applied voltage and current drawn from the supply voltage gives the power factor. Okay, and you can see it cannot be greater than 1. So guys, power factor की जो वैल्यू होगी ये बेसिकली कोसाइन वैल्यू है, न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यू होती है फेज एंगल वोल्टेज और करंट के बीच में जो एंगल आता है उसके बीच का, और ये कोसाइन वैल्यू आती है जो न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यू होती है, और इसकी जो वैल्यू होती है वो 1 से नीचे होगी, 1 से ऊपर नहीं होगी गाइस. सो इट इज आल्सो डिफाइंड एज द रेशियो ऑफ रेजिस्टेंस टू इंपीडेंस. सी हियर, okay, it can also be defined as the ratio of R by Z, where R is the resistance, okay, and Z is the total impedance of the circuit. So guys, you can also write it down.